Cade has this overdrive. He gets cut down before he can make a play. And you just see the green swarming around mid-map. Karma grabs the drone, gets the ridge, has a lead blocker. Let's see how he opts to play this. Wants to go around the wall run. Maybe try to sink a one-point throw. Is the interception there? It's off. Not going to go through. It looks like Ruiz was able to snag that one.
Heads up play from Optic Gaming to take the drone. E6 had complete control of ship. Formal being a thorn in the side as well. Gets the drone back in his hand. Pops the overdrive ability. Should be a clean dunk for him.
That's it.
Formal gets the two-piece, pops the payload, and gets the dunk. Keeping Optic Gaming with a secure lead in this one. Only 50 seconds left, and I feel like that might be the nail in the coffin. Karma with two of his own as well, dropping that drone again. All they need to do is keep the drone in their possession, and it should be all they need to do. So back and forth, and gets the beat down as well. Karma with the fancy play.
Little game of hot potato there. Ends with a fist from Karma.
With Jerd coming off this next respawn, the man is 12-5. We highlighted Gunless, who is 13-9. Jerd is that player on the other side of the stage who is keeping pace with him. And this is a guy that we've been talking about since the Black Ops days. He's always been a star from EU, and I love to see him now alongside Josh and Bance here on Splice.
I don't even know how he plays. I talked to Jerd a little bit earlier. He might have the tightest skinny jeans I've ever seen. He can barely walk in those things. How do you compete in Call of Duty at this level?
The tighter the jeans, the more headshots you get.
Apparently. They need to get him in a position where he can use this camo and maybe get through the dunk.
Look at Silly on the bottom side of your minimap, coming down towards that mid street. He's going to have the advantage here. This is a big kill. He's able to get one.
Get it to Gunless. He's got it in his hands now. He's going to have the camo to work with. Can he make the play? Let's hop up to him. The camo has been popped. Looking for the angle. Half left. He wants the dunk and goes for it. 30 seconds left and Gunless gets it through.
And he gets 3 kills right after. E United going to have drone control as well. They're going to take it top side, and they need to stay composed here. Maven, Gunless gets streaks. They don't exactly need points here, but a one-point play will end it.
Gunless has 15 bullets left because he slaughtered everyone, and they have done it. E United taking game 3. And you know, you talked about it statistically that Clay, I mean, okay, his teammates have been insane with their numbers, but he's been a bit lackluster, right, compared to the rest, and he does get the bombardment. And look at this, he's going to get his second camo before Gunless gets his first.
Yeah, I mean, it just shows with the adjustments in CWL rules, with how you get these abilities. You know, when you start to play well, you can really start to chain them together. And when you are not, as Gunless is on the other side at 2 and 6, it definitely hurts your team. I mean, getting 2 camos versus potentially only getting 1 is huge.
Well, Pristini just being very aggressive, trying to make his presence known here. And now they have to worry about him. So they get the bomb plant at the bottom half of the minimap. And look at all the arrows that are focusing attention on Pristini. They're so worried about him. They try to pinch him here. They don't allow him to get a kill. But now you got to go. This is going to be another spot where you have to make plays fast. Now, Gunless does get his camo. Can he make a clutch play here in a 2 versus 3?
I consider using it here just because the momentum is in FaZe's favor. You need to make a play. You need to take this round. Now you definitely don't, I think. You know, once that first player drops, but
he's going to do it.
Here it is.
He can catch one. There's 15 seconds left. He sees one. He's got the planner and Gunless! Woo! What a round!
Remember when I said don't use the camo?
Yeah, right as you say it, he pops it and goes.
1v3 there for Gunless. As it looked like the game is starting to go in FaZe's favor heavy. Convert to 1v3, man.
So important to note that it wasn't a complete waste. Active camo still being put to use. Though Spice is going back towards this B.
I love this. I love this.
Round and wasting no time. FaZe. You see 2 members coming on the flank, but it's going to be Mad Cat that has the gunfight. Zuma though able to come out on top. Zuma flanks.
Look at the pressure coming in from FaZe. Every single lane. Their vultures going down to the prey. 2 now dead. Jerd trying to make this round go in his team's favor. They brought it back to a 2-on-2 actually. Enable on one side, Rewind ready to go for Jerd. He's going to challenge the first. The beatdown is there. 1 versus 1. Zuma against Jerd, 2 of the most explosive submachine gun players in the history of Call of Duty. They have ARs this time around, and whoop! Bringing it back in time as he rewinds and wins the round. It's a flashy play, a great use of the payload ability as he goes around and clutches this one up. So many tense moments here, Chance, in this search and destroy.
And throw that drone forward for yards because Enable was there. And immediately again, Clayster uses his payload. He's dropping the Centurion down in a defensive position. Camo used right off the bat, and it's for nothing. What the hell? Reactive now being caught by Zuma. He's now dead. 3 go down quick, attached to the last line of defense. He's trying to stall out time, and I think he's done just that. Beautiful job by Attach.
Attach just went God mode.
But the reason why Optic looks so disoriented there is Clayster's Centurion was still sitting right on that outskirt part of that ATM area. So they were all getting stunned continuously as they ran out of that choke point.
40 seconds left here for Optic to try and make the play. They found some kills out front, inside, still going to be Clayster and Zuma, but as both drop, I mean, you have overdrive, but that's really it to work with now. Karma still not towards the camo, not going to get it in these next 30 seconds. Krim may be the guy that has to make the play, but he needs some help. He needs to be on the map as well to get it done. But nice shots there. And Tarps, when do you just decide to go here? One more kill and make a play? You got to.
Got it right now. Crim6 making the play. FaZe aren't ready for this.
They're spotted.
They're not ready. Oh my God! Crim6 with the overdrive, and Scum says, oh, it's over. It's done. There's a reason this guy's the winningest player in Call of Duty history, and it's because of plays like that.
That's flashbacks to Clayster's overdrive against them.
Just trying to move the drone forward. FaZe need middle map pressure now more than ever. They do get a couple kills. 57 seconds left. Enable with the objective. He'll throw it up himself. As FaZe know they need bowling control, but Optic keeps shutting it down.
Again, that passive play, they're hanging back. The perfect strategy so far. Still, though, Clayster's going to be looking to capitalize. It's going to be a little bit sneaky, letting that drone go past, but Formal doesn't care. Wins the gunfight. Zoom and Able coming out on top for the moment, but still, that drone is in a bad spot for FaZe. Time is not on their side, and they are not winning gunfights as much as they need to.
And because there's no map pressure from FaZe, everyone on Optic spawning where they want to, but you know what? Clayster says it's time to throw the audible. They go for the field push. Clayster still has overdrive. It's absolutely possible for them to still get a score. Opening kill there for Enable. He gets the two-piece. Crim6 trying to hold again. It's an overdrive push. 4 dead on Optic Gaming. FaZe begin to run. 9 seconds left. Do they go for the win? It can be the dunk. Oh my God! Oh my God! FaZe win it in the final moment.
Mr. Game 5, but Richie Rick is going to be the one who's kind of leading the way. They aren't going to be checking that A site, maybe thinking that something else could be happening. So they might actually
threw a trophy system on A.
Yeah, I don't know. It's you know, it's Ricky. He knows what he's doing, right? But Assault drops for the first blood in this run. A few shots to the back there from Neslo, but it seems that Cloud9 might actually lose this one. His X needs to go big here in observation. Rocks the rewind, but he actually finds one from behind. Can he find
Oh my goodness!
What was that? No! Mr. Game 5, he does it. Look at this play. Behind one, turn on the other.
Goodness!
Aches! That was disgusting. Patrick Price, you've done it again. You don't lose in Game 5 this time. Instead, you lock it down.
Slipped away from FaZe, and Optic started playing super confident. Speaking of confidence, here comes a reactive armor and an early kill at Scump and Formal. Down to the last member, Clayster, 1 on 2. Formal and Scump still alive.
And a lot of the time you see Clay the last one alive because he's the one, watching these flanks, trying to be patient for the rest of his team, and maybe they can make a play, and everybody just dies so fast that not able to make anything happen. Clay definitely has a chance to make something happen here. Sees one, knows exactly where this next player is.
And look at the play from Clay. There goes the jump though. The FTL jump, too strong, catching Clay off guard. The payload paying dividends. 6-3, Optic Gaming is now up 2-0. This kill cam, Matt. What a play from Formal. Ridiculous stuff. We'll see it in the highlights a little bit later, but man, I can't believe Formal was able to find him there.
Yeah, and Clay had Formal right in his sights. That FTL jumps out from that top bedroom. So dangerous. Nades fly in there. A lot of fire goes down. It's really risky. Arceus is able to pick up one, get out with his life, so he evens it up at 3 players apiece.
Peekaboo. It's Gunless coming out on top. Formal had to go for the rough angle. 3 defenders still up. And you're going to see it's Karma, last man standing, as Crim6 falls at the hands of Gunless. Arceus gets burned. Karma's going to decide to use this camo, and he's going for Gunless, who's on the defuse. No one saw him coming. Karma bought him enough time. It's Optic Gaming's Karma playing insane right now. Best play I have seen this tournament, Matt.
The pop of the camo gets Gunless off a bomb. And you're like, oh, he's won the round, doesn't need to fight silly. As soon as he gets a few shots at him, no, he has him dead. Karma challenges him there. A huge...